Good morning. You are welcome to a health guide on Eco FM 89.7. My name is Dr. Isa Abdulmujib. We are looking at the emotional signs of premenstrual syndrome. So you have been menstruating. Maybe you arrive at menarche. Menarche is at the age at which you start to menstruate. Immediately you landed on the menarche, maybe at the age of 10 or 12 or 14 or 16 or thereabout. You've been flowing normal without you noticing. You just come and then you just pack yourself and then you're okay. Suddenly, you begin to notice some of these changes I'm going to mention. So you must realize that something is going on in your body that gives you signal and alert that get ready. So it will not be a disgraceful situation whereby you travel or you're in a banking hall, you are in a public place and you got stained. All in the name because you are unable to identify your premenstrual signs. And this can be very disgraceful and it can mean that some ladies are careless or they are very, very insensitive to your body system. For every disease that occurs, for everything that occurs in the human body, it sends forward an alert earlier for you to accept. And when you accept the alert, then you work on the alert. And that's what should be for normal people. So sit down and get to understand some of the emotional changes that can occur in you, all in the name that your body is getting ready to menstruate. Number one, you can have challenges of sleeping. You are unable to start a sleep. You roll around the bed all the time. Days like 2-3 days, you just realize that the sleep is not just coming. Or you catch sleep eventually and then you notice that it's quite short. Or it is very, very light, not deep as you used to sleep. That can mean that something is occurring. As little as that could be, you are not under any tension that's taking your sleep away. You don't have any problem that grieves you. You are not in a state of sorrow and sadness. And so why is your sleep becoming difficult? Number two, you can have a mood swing. You have been a calm person. Now you begin to become irritable. Someone that now begin to react to things unusually. So that tells you that you have some sign that's saying that your emotion is being tortured, and not really tortured in that way, but because your menses changes, it's about what happened in the hypothalamic pituitary system that is between your brain, some part of your brain, and your ovaries. So those changes that occur will lead to all these changes that you experience. Then number three, you can be tense and anxious. Sometimes you just realize that you are not comfortable. You have some kind of anxiety and there's nothing running after you. So beware, it may actually be a problem of menses coming. You can have an angry outburst. You realize that somebody talked to you and then the response is like you're angry. So why are you angry? And everybody will look at what has happened that does not warrant your outburst. And everybody will say, just leave her. Maybe she's not okay. And not okay, it becomes too regular. It means you have a mental illness, whereas you do not have any mental illness. It's about a change that's occurring in your body that is affecting you. And you can sometimes begin to cry. You kind of be crying that you cannot even explain why you're crying. Or finally, number six, you can even be depressed. You feel that you don't want things around you. You are totally withdrawn from things, or you want to withdraw yourself from others. So some of these are emotional changes that occurs in you as your menses is about to come. Until we come your way again, send your questions and your clarification to our WhatsApp handle on this number 0802 33 11 868. Thank you for listening.